Hello everyone, welcome back to the Gamers Lounge, and here's my next review. And yes, I have saved the best till last. This is Earthion. It's developed by Ancient Games, the company belonging to none other than the legendary video game composer Yuzo Koshiro. Now before I go any further, listen to those sound effects. Just listen to those sound effects. As soon as I press that start button, can you hear that? The little tinkling sounds, the buzzy sounds, you know, that little buzz springy sound. They come from none other than Streets of Rage 2, for which, of course, as you know, if you're fans of this genre, and if you're fans of the Sega Megadrive or Sega Genesis as it's known in the US, you'll know that Yuzo Koshiro composed the soundtrack for Streets of Rage 2, and it's one of the best soundtracks ever in my opinion. But this one is just one very special soundtrack. In this options screen here, besides tweaking your various options, the number of ships you want to play the game with, you can also jam out to Mr. Koshiro's compositions. But anyway, on with the show. What you're seeing here is a game that is running on Sega Megadrive hardware. You might as well be playing this on the Sega Megadrive, because that is what it looks like. That is what it's going to look like when it comes out on the Mega Drive. And yes, it is coming out on the Sega Mega Drive. It is going to get a physical release on the major consoles, but it's also having a proper cartridge release. So you can play this on your Sega Mega Drive at home as it's supposed to be played. So, you know, this is something to get truly excited about. So, yeah, Ancient Games are the developers. It's published by Limited Run Games. And there are so many things you can tweak in this game. You can tweak your aspect ratio. I've got it at the maximum at the moment. I don't like it too narrow. I like as much screen space as humanly possible. But this is the best you'll get. You can change your scan lines. You can add those. You can add a curved CRT screen. There's even an option called bad CRT, believe it or not. But this one is pixel, I believe I've chosen here. It's a setting called step. But anyway, whatever setting you choose, this game is truly the puppy's privates. I mean, it looks absolutely stunning. I mean, just look at that. And the soundtrack, I mean, I can't go on enough about that soundtrack. And not only that, the sound effects and the actual style of gameplay, they are very reminiscent of Thunder Force 4, another Mega Drive classic, which, very much like this game, flexes the Mega Drive's muscle. It's really using the 16-bit machine's hardware to its full potential. And well, there you go. Now I'm going to be sharing something with you towards the end of the video. Now the reason why I believe this is the perfect game is because it's been designed so well, and as you saw, you've got various difficulty options to choose from, and they scale absolutely perfectly. Now, I'm a 58-year-old gamer. I started gaming in the 70s. I was never very good at bullet hell shmups, although this one I don't believe is a class as a bullet hell. It's more like a bullet pain in the backside, because they're coming towards you and you have to really do your best to survive it. Thankfully, you're given a very generous shield that can take a few hits. It's not like your classic shmups where, you know, one bullet hits you and that's it. You're gone. Here, you can take a few hits, so you can weave in and out of obstacles, because those are also in your way, not just bullets and enemy ships. You've got obstacles, environmental hazards and traps that you have to avoid as well, to the best of your abilities. You really have to be on top of your game with this one if you want to survive, even on easy mode. It's very, very challenging. Now, I managed to get to level 7. The game has 8 stages. I'm pretty sure I would have beaten it if I'd have persevered without the use of a password, which I've got. I'm going to share that with you. The game has a password system. If you use up all of your continues, or if you complete the game, you're issued a password where you can resume the game from the beginning, obviously, but with the amount of ships you've got and all of your power-ups and everything else, which is quite a useful tool, really. I mean, look at those graphics. Look at that parallax scrolling. It's absolutely amazing, isn't it? But yeah, that's definitely very reminiscent of Thunder Force 4. But yeah, the password system is very useful. Between stages, you can also install various upgrades where you can add an extra ship, you can maximize the power of your weapons. While you're scrolling along, while you're shooting enemies, you'll come across these little crystals of all different sizes. Now they really need picking up because they increase your weapon's power. So when your green bars, for example at the top left of the screen, the two blue ones are your shields. Once they deplete, it's game over. As you can see, the little crystals there, if you collect them, you can see that the bars on top of the blue ones are actually starting to fill up. So that is the power of your weapons. So the more of those you collect, the stronger your weapons become, the more effective they are. And as you can see, you can fly into various different weapon types. You can have two at any given time, and you can swap between them. If you keep R1 held, you can shoot with your main weapon and your sub weapon, and with L1 you can switch between the two. So it's a really well crafted game. Now take note of this password. I found this one on social media. A gamer has very kindly shared it up there, and so I took a screenshot of it and I used it, and basically he's been playing the game because he clearly loves it. And look how many ships he's got. Ships left right at the bottom, 99. And he weapon slots, he's got can't see that from here, but he's got 5 shields. But anyway, I'll start the game here, and I'm going to let you have a look at the intro as well. Just look at the intro. It's just amazing, that intro. I just love it. I mean, look at that. It's incredible, isn't it? You know, classic 16-bit. It really takes you back to the early 90s. And there you have it. I really hope you've enjoyed this little jingle, because I've enjoyed playing this game. I think it's absolutely amazing. Honestly, I can't say it enough. It is the perfect game because somebody like me, who's really crap at shmups, can actually get to level 7. And I will say I'm pretty sure I would have finished the game without the use of that password I just shared with you. But for me to get to level 7, it means it's such a well crafted and perfect game that if somebody like me can get through it, who's got really bad coordination and reflexes for shmups, then you know, it means it's a really, really good game. Now, the other thing that I was going to share with you is that you really have to get it. The game is priced at $15.99, and it's an absolute steal. It's worth every penny. It's an absolutely fantastic game, and I love it, and I'm really pretty certain you'll love it too. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. Ciao, ciao.